Welcome back to the Good Morning Show. We are live in the studio, packed house. Welcome back. We are joined by some guests in the studio. Look at that.
All right, I got it. Yeah, we're packed in here. We've got a local celebrity, I would say borderline superstar, that's with us, and then an entourage as well of fans that have joined. They follow him everywhere he goes, it seems. So we pan over to the studio audience there and get a couple of those maybe in a minute.
Yeah.
But let's see. We got Evie West has been on before. A lot of people know Evie, and I'm going to let Evie do the introductions here, as if anybody in Cleveland, Bradley County region doesn't know who this guy is.
I am so proud of this guy right here. This is Sean Bulow. He's one of our patrol officers that works the street, second shift, and highly talented individual, not just with law enforcement experience, but his personality really charms a lot of people. So we've seen that here the last couple weeks.
Yeah?
Yeah, we're really proud of him.
So we're going to, a little brief history here. We've got, it's Christmas time, and we've got the kettles out all over town, and a lot of people volunteer to help ring the bell. My wife does with a lot of people, Arnold, and you see a lot of people doing it, and then it seems that our local police department and the sheriff's office both have a little competition.
That's right. This competition actually started this year because we got called out. Like last year, Chief Gibson, Captain Harveston, and I, another officer, we went to Hobby Lobby and we rang the bell for about an hour there. Just really encouraging people to give, putting smiles on people's faces. And then this year we were called out by the sheriff's office. And so what they wanted us to do, and they called the time, the date, and the location. So Ruthie Forgy from Salvation Army contacted us and said, hey, do you think that the chief would be able to ring a bell, or could you guys get some officers to ring the bell on the 5th of December, which is Monday, at Walmart North? And I said, oh, okay, sure. They said, Eric Watson's going to be there. He's calling you guys out. They're going to take the grocery side. You guys are going to take the home and merchandise side, home and pharmacy. And I was like,
already they've put a slant on.
Well, yeah, because who goes home and pharmacy side? You know, most people like going there to get groceries, right?
Yeah.
And so I was like, man, we're already at a disadvantage. It's
Sure.
Monday.
Oh, I'm sure they're going to stack it.
Yeah. So then I had the responsibility of trying to get somebody to man this. And so they had already sent us a schedule saying, oh, we're going to be here from 9 to 7 p.m. And they had a different person in their command staff there every single hour. Well, we have 3 in our command staff, and then we have people on the road. But this is a really busy time of year, so we have a lot of traffic enforcement, and we have a lot of patrol officers like working the Four Corners, which is all the shopping areas. So it's real hard during this time to try to get people to come in. So I looked at the schedule and I'm like, you know what, I'm really only going to be able to cover it from 9 to 3:30. So Chief was going to be there from 10:30 to 11:30. The captains were going to be there from 11:30 to 12:30, and we just had everyone scheduled. So I was really looking for some officers that had some really good personality, and that wouldn't just stand there, be boring, you know, with the bell just ringing it like that. I wanted someone that would really engage people. So Sean's.
They wanted to bring the big guns in.
I was going to
That's
say,
it.
I was going to ask, did you already have this pre-planned, like you've got a whole bag of tricks that they don't even know about?
No,
or
I
you
promise.
Just
I promise you, we did not. Like Sean is really engaging, so I was like, oh, he'll start the day off. And see, he was off that day, so when I called him, I was like, Sean, I was like, I know you're off. These guys are tired. They work sometimes. You know, yeah. I was like, could you do this? He's like, sure. Like just like that. That's how he always is like that. And then he's like, Russell Fredericks. You know, we'll get them. So I was like, we'll start the day off with them. Well, they had the longest shift from 9 to 10:30, and so they got out there, and we were out there probably 15 or 20 minutes when I think Sean or somebody was like,
mentioned music.
yeah, hey, dance, you know, let's dance or whatever. He's like, put some Christmas music on. Well, when I put the Christmas music on, he couldn't really get the groove, you know, and so I heard that 24 Karat Magic song, so I put that one on, and he just went to town. And everyone just thought it was great.
I would say Bing Crosby or somebody is kind of hard to dance to.
Yes,
Yeah.
Mariah Carey, we did that. That wasn't
that was
working.
difficult there.
It wasn't working for us well. Yeah, but yeah, we wanted to do it because it was Christmas time. But then we put all those dancing songs on, and then he just went to town. And so that was a real cool thing. So we had all those people come, but everyone and what I did really, I just we videoed it, and then I was like, I'm just gonna upload it so people will be like, oh my gosh, look at this cop dancing. Let's go in there and like put some money, because we're in this competition. And I was like, we're gonna lose because these guys are gonna stay out here till 7 o'clock, and we're only gonna be out here till 3:30 because that's all I could find coverage till. And so people were like, hey, is that dancing cop gonna come back? Is he gonna come back? So I was like, Bulow, I was like, is there any way, bro, that you could come back like 2 to 3:30 at all, like any way at all? And he's like, all right, fine. So yeah, I put that video, I was like, hey, this guy's coming back 2 to 3:30. And so people are coming by watching, where's that dancing cop, you know? And we just thought, oh, it's gonna be here in Bradley County, Cleveland City. I had no idea. And it was that day, like at 1:30, I got on Facebook and had all these shares. And then somebody tagged ABC World News, and I thought that was weird. Like they tagged this article or link or whatever, and I clicked on it, and it said ABC World News or whatever, and there's the video, and I'm like, and I'm looking at, you know, my captains and my chief, and I'm like, oh my gosh, look at this. And of course, I'm like super dramatic, and these guys are just like hands in their pocket. They're like, wow, that's pretty cool. I'm like, are you kidding me? This is ABC World News, you know? So it was awesome. It was so awesome. I'm still floating on cloud 9 over here.
So we've got the clip that you took, right?
Yeah.
I'm assuming this is your video, and then we'll play this, and we'll come back and we'll talk about the effects. Not only did it get shared and went viral, but we'll talk about some of the other, like how I think the sheriff's department got thrashed, I believe, in federal.
Can we say that?
I don't know.
I mean, I'd like to say that, but I don't want to like. Yeah. Okay, they got thrashed.
And plus, we didn't even count the all the people that went to donate to their local Salvation Army worldwide when they saw that video.
Yes.
I mean, we have to count those too. I'm sure there's going to be.
That's the effect of the Bulow-nator. Right
That's
there.
it, the Bulow-nator.
All right, let's take a look at the clip, and we'll come back and get some information.
Live reactions.
Yeah. Okay.
But he pulled her on out there, and she gave.
Nice.
When that happened, it's like bills just started coming out.
Oh yeah,
you know?
No joke.
People. Okay, so you probably have you gotten used to the fame here? And before we talk about that, I was going to ask you: have you gotten used to the demands of your new agent? Here's booking all these gigs for you.
It's a rough life being the superstar.
He's funny. He's humble. But the cool thing about it is, like, he could be like, you know what, I really don't want to do this anymore. And then what? People are like, hey, can you come to our Christmas party? Hey, they want him in the Hards, Hats, and Heels event for which I haven't told him yet.
Yeah, what is that?
Habitat for Humanity. They want him to be a model next year for their show, which I haven't told him that yet. But
and TV stations are calling.
Yeah, but
schools.
It's really cool. So he did a live interview on HLN. Headline News, which we watched that, and that was really cool. And Fox News, he did that, a phone interview, and we went to Channel 12 and 3 and 9 and all these different places. So that was really exciting for me, anyway.
It's been pretty cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's hear from you. Like, what was it that you're standing out there ringing the bell, and what made you think, I'm going to take this up?
Well, someone mentioned music, and I'm always down for a good dance off, and just started dancing, and people say they're good moves. You can't really, they ask you where you learn those moves at, and I'm like,
well, I noticed there was a spin move and a shuffle in there. Is that
is
that original, or is that just?
That's just original, and not really knowing what you're doing, just trying to dance and going off what you see off movies and stuff. So.
Nice.
But some people, like me, couldn't dance if they tried. I maybe have lessons. I'd look.
The thing is, I can't dance.
No, he really can't.
No,
He's not very good.
Don't say that.
But the thing is,
you were born with it. It's just coming out.
He's gotten better. I'm not joking. He danced this morning at Stewart's school, and he just these kids were in awe watching him do this.
Oh,
and I told him, I was like, hey, let me think. I guarantee you this dude right here is dancing at home in the mirror. Tell me,
Tell
Sean,
me I'm not.
Sean.
Okay, I have Dance Dance Revolution on. I'm trying to learn. No, I'm kidding.
Dude, this mug is practicing.
The way Evie said that, though, I kind of think that you are. Like, you've got this,
He doesn't
she's
wanna
got a
find
practice list for you now.
Well, my
but-
wife is a dance teacher.
Okay.
Ah.
His wife can get down. She is so good at dancing.
Can we say, who's your wife? Can we mention?
Yeah,
Okay.
Beth Bulow.
Okay. Does she
works at
teach
Lee.
here locally, or?
No, she used to. She used to teach. She doesn't do it anymore. But,
Okay.
yeah, she taught in Athens, I think it was.
Okay.
He didn't know where she taught, obviously.
I don't know.
But she works
But
at
she
Lee,
is a teacher.
and she's precious. I love her to death. Yeah, she's a good chick. So
All right.
she came out and danced with him on Monday when he went back. So it was really good.
Oh, so you went back
Yeah.
to the Kettle, or
Yeah,
this
Walmart.
on your world tour?
Just this local. Just
Okay.
local. And,
This is a local gig.
local gig.
Cool.
So okay, so I'm gonna brag on us. Okay, so that day we he went out there and we were out there. The whole police department was out there actually from 9 to 3:30. Not the whole police department, but the guys that were scheduled. And so Ruthie Forgy said that.
Oh, wait, you got to frame it a little bit better. There's a competition between the sheriff's department, and the police department.
Right.
And the sheriffs had put you on basically the door back behind the auto center, right? That's the one they gave you. It was really
Behind the
slow.
auto center.
No, I'm
it's
kidding.
just
I'm trying to make it more dramatic.
yes, you're being more dramatic.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay.
And they had a
yes.
sign saying this entrance only works
Right,
of where they were at the
right,
grocery.
Right.
Okay.
So when we had those people scheduled out there, we finished and turned in the kettle, and I asked Ruthie, I said, is there any way you could tell me tonight? Because news channels were already calling saying, is there any way you can get that total tonight? So she said, well, let me just tell you this. We had a Marine standing out here ringing the bell on Veterans Day, and the most we've ever gotten in the kettle was $900. And I'm like, we are not going to beat a Marine. We're not even going to beat the sheriff's department because they're out here so much longer than we are, right? 3.5 more hours. And so she calls me. She's like, "You're not gonna believe this." She's like, "You guys brought in $1,141.06."
Wow.
And I was like, "Oh my gosh, that's crazy!" I was like, totally pumped about that.
That is awesome.
Yeah. So that's when all the phone calls and interviews and all that stuff happened. And then they're like, hey, when's the dancing cop gonna come back? Like, people were writing that on the Facebook page. And so we thought, yeah, that'd probably be a good idea to do that. But obviously we couldn't do a whole day. And he had been coming in every day at like 8 a.m. doing interviews, and then he works
Still
2 to
working
12. Yeah, so he would go and work, like come in 8 a.m. and then work till 12 a.m. And so we thought, well, Monday, it's on his day off. He's like, how about we just do like 4:30 to 7 so that like parents can bring their kids to see it. And so just 2.5 hours. So we went out there Monday, we set the whole thing up. I mean, weren't people not absolutely flooding? They were flooding it. And there were cars going by, people with their cameras up, going like this, people that were jumping out of their car, putting money in.
Wanting selfies.
Yeah, so just over just 2 hours, we got $486.60. And that was just in 2 hours. So that was like literally half, a little under half from the first time. And so Ruthie was super excited about that.
I bet. Awesome.
Yeah.
So I think we couldn't mention whether or not that the sheriff's department was thrashed on that. We shouldn't officially say that you just.
Well, out of
Did we get a
respect.
grand total from
Yeah.
the sheriffs?
Yeah,
Did it-
they.
I'm
they
going to talk it
How-
up because they're going to have to up their game next year.
They're gonna
Right.
have
And
to.
I would
but
love
you know
to-
what?
yeah.
Can you really up your game when you're against Sean Bulow?
You could try.
I don't
but
think so, Josh.
Who knows?
Sean
I
says
don't think
no.
so.
It's
It's not going to happen.
it's a mountain.
Unlikely. It's not
gonna
It'll be a
happen.
mountain to climb.
Yeah.
And we Fox News, CNN, HLN, ABC, CBS this morning with Charlie
WTNB.
Rose.
I mean,
WTNB.
you list the
I
name
should have
of
put
media
that first.
powerhouses.
Well,
in
this is our first interview, but Inside Edition, ABC this morning with Charlie Rose, ABC World News, Good Morning America, WRCB TV. I mean, it's
David
just the list
Muir,
goes on.
The ABC guy, David Muir. I saw him putting his name on that.
Yeah, yeah.
Everybody.
I'm telling you, it's been. And then like somebody wrote us from France and said, "Hey, do you mind if I use your video?" Luckily, Captain Smith took French in high school.
And he
so
read
I was
the
like,
email?
Yeah, I said, "Hey, can you read the email to me?" And he's like, "Hey, they want to use the video." I was like, "Okay, good." So then we had that, and then we had the UK. They wrote something about that too. So it's been pretty cool.
You have to put a tag on there. So only if you will donate to the Salvation Army in Cleveland, Tennessee, care of
Yeah.
Cleveland Police Department.
Well, yeah. Well,
Or
somebody sent him a check.
Care, not care
yeah,
of,
but
but
the
It's
check
from
in honor of.
California.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's made out to Salvation Army. $5.
Cool.
So the kettle competition, it's officially the time's over, but it's not over. Like, this is going to keep going.
It will never be over.
Yeah.
It's never over.
I think we'll have to cap it at the end of this season. In the end of the kettles, we'll have to like say, okay, we've got to quit counting because we're going to be counting forever, right?
Yeah.
So once you've had several $100,000 come in, then you look at the sheriff's department and go, okay, guys,
Yeah.
Where you at?
Where you at?
bring it.
Where are you at?
Right?
Can you look at the camera and say that?
Where you at?
There you go.
Yeah,
I mean,
because we would love the competition to grow, and because the only person who's going to benefit is the Salvation Army, right?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
That's right.
And it benefits our city and our kids.
Well, sure. Great exposure for our
families.
city.
Yeah.
One of our local police officers who's multi-talented and out there serving us every day.
Right.
Just showing a little bit of the hidden talents they've had.
Right.
Little skills.
And who doesn't practice his dance moves because they're natural.
They're natural.
Originals. Original moves.
It just
You can't
pours out
you
of
can't
him.
practice this. You just have to.
When the music hits, when that beat
Go
drops.
with the flow. When
It's
the
got to
beat
be
drops.
okay. What other songs did you have on there? Because I want to make a request for the next time.
Let me tell you one that everyone seemed to like a lot. Well, first of all, I played PYT by Michael Jackson, but that wasn't as.
Oh, I thought it was limited to Christmas music only.
No, remember I told you like the Christmas music he couldn't dance to. It
Oh
wasn't-
no,
we-
it
we
wasn't
you don't have the
flowing.
right Christmas music though.
Do we have to have
Is there Christmas music? What?
So no, it was a misunderstanding on my part. I thought that you were only pulling Christmas tracks, so I apologize.
No, we did, and he couldn't. The flow wasn't there.
It's hard to move to Mariah Carey's
Right.
Christmas album.
Yeah. So we did like the wobble, the 24 karat magic. We did that.
Okay.
The wobble was super. That was pretty popular. That second.
Not really good
Walmart.
at it, but I'm getting better.
Here you go. I'm gonna throw some music on air real quick. You can fade that in. This is the one we need to. You know these guys?
This is too slow, Josh.
It's Christmas time in Hollis. Run DMC.
I don't know if there's enough.
DMC.
I don't know if there's enough room for breakdancing in here.
This
but,
guy right here doesn't know. How old are you? He's too young to know Run DMC.
Oh, you have to know it, but I'm just there's a good track for you. Christmas music too.
But listen to the beat.
I'm sure you can fill it out. You can fill it out. We watched it.
Okay.
Yeah, we've
all right.
seen the moves.
All right. You want to do it?
You're gonna have to pump this up.
You want to do
Yeah,
it?
we're at the.
We're gonna have to create room in the studio. So you can
I need
Yo, man, let's go eat, man. I'm hungry.
Does Gibson have the dance moves?
Gibson does not dance.
Wait,
Bryce.
which
Come
Gibson?
on, Bryce,
Same level
bust a
dancing
move.
there.
Which Gibson
I
is it?
still got
Because
this. That coming.
you can fade that out there.
So we're kidding. We don't
Oh.
want you to have to do.
Yeah, it's carpet in here.
a spinner
And-
in.
Yeah, you can't. Yeah.
Do a
We got-
spinner in, knock a camera over. It'd all be bad.
Yeah, that would be better.
I think also with the competition with the sheriff's office, we should encourage other police officers to see
yeah.
if they can match the talents that have been exhibited.
Well, I don't
Tough,
think
but
it's.
I think they can.
Yeah, I don't think that anybody can go out there at this point and just only ring the bell. I mean,
It would be that would
The
be
bar has
boring,
been
wouldn't
set.
you say? Wouldn't you think it'd be boring?
yeah. I don't think they could do that.
Yep.
They got to bring something to the table.
That would be okay. I'm seeing where this is going. We want to ag this on as much as we can to get
Yeah,
this.
we're trying to get the sheriff's office to participate. They gotta bring somebody out there to do the Macarena or something.
Oh, and you just came this morning to the studio from a school,
That's right, Stewart Elementary.
Stewart Elementary, and have you been to many other locations, spreading the Christmas cheer?
We went in Chattanooga. We went to KISS FM.
Yeah, we did
remember?
go there, yep.
We went to the
Channel
Campbell Center to Life Care. When Brenda Lawson was raising money for Christmas Memories, so he did that, and he did a little interview there. Where else have we gone? I know that we're going to Blythe Bower, but
Okay.
I don't know when that's going to be.
Oh,
He
yeah,
went to the council
meeting.
meeting. Yeah,
Yeah.
and he danced for the city
That's right. I
council
saw that in
members.
the paper somewhere.
Yeah,
newspaper.
that was good. We got some money there. So.
Awesome. So we can donate too. It's not over if the WTNB wants to
Yeah,
throw
well,
in.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, absolutely.
We'll talk to you when we go to a break here in a second.
Okay.
Nice.
Thank you, guys.
Yep.
Yes. And thank you guys for coming in. And best of luck on your tour.
Thank you.
Tour.
On your, yeah, much success to you. We'll take a quick break and we will be right back on the Good Morning Show.